Is your camera plugged in? Bro, your mic isn't working. Let's go, you raggedy bitches. Okay, guys, enough. Fuck it. Do it live. Four dudes have a clue. Hot takes coming straight at you. Speak it loud like it's all true. If you doubt, they'll just shout over you. Loud, opinions are strong, confidence all stream long. Facts are short, but they are never wrong because the crew is too headstrong. So join along as they share their views. See, now it's time for something new. What's on tap with these four dudes? Let's find out and join the crew. Come hang out with the FTK dudes. Cameras roll. Yo. Are we live? Is your camera plugged in? Bro, your mic isn't working. Let's go, you raggedy bitches. Okay, guys, enough. Fuck it. Do it live. Four dudes have a clue. Hot takes coming straight at you. Speak it loud like it's all true. If you doubt, they'll just shout over you. Loud, opinions are strong, confidence all stream long. Facts are short, but they are never wrong because the crew is too headstrong. So join along as they share their views. See, now it's time for something new. What's on tap with these four dudes? Let's find out and join the crew. Come hang out with the FTK dudes. Cameras roll. Yo. Are we live? Is your camera plugged in? Bro, your mic isn't working. Let's go, you raggedy bitches. Okay, guys, enough. Fuck it.
You think so?
Get that.
Welcome in. This is episode 3 of Four Dudes Half a Clue. I am Mo. To my right is Scuba. To my north is Mr. Monkey Meester. And next to Mr. Monkey Meester is Big Daddy Cam Cam. How's everybody doing today, fellas?
Yeah, we're on episode 3.
You missed an opportunity. You could have.
It should not
What did you
say episode 3. It should
Didn't you-
just say episode 2. I updated it. What the flip flap?
This is actually
Paddywhack.
episode 4. If you didn't watch episode 3, that's really
Get
rude.
fucked.
Episode 3 is for episode 2 is 3 is for the real fans.
We didn't post it because we just felt like, well, it should have been there.
Yeah,
If you're real, you'll show up.
Exactly. You'd have figured it out.
yeah, man.
It was definitely the best one we did so far.
Yeah, there was some classic moments that are too hot for TV. Honestly, we can't even talk about
Yeah.
it. It'll get us
That-
banned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this week we decided we didn't really do a poll. It's been a busy week for all of us. We've all had.
Hey. You might not have.
Oh,
We didn't post a poll.
You
Cam
might
definitely did a
not
poll. Cam did a poll.
I'd be doing and posting.
Polls, posts, Cams did them all.
Polls for days.
Fucking leave. Where are you going, Annie? Sit down. Have a seat. We didn't post a poll for topics this week. We've all been pretty busy. Life has been kicking everybody's ass lately, just with responsibilities outside of this glorious streaming podcast world. But yeah, this week we decided we're talking about games because we all are gamers here.
Allegedly.
Yeah, some of us are. Scoop tries.
Except for Kitty. Kitty is not a gamer.
Kitty's not a gamer.
Hey!
Kitty's
I see
not.
what she did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoop, what are you doing?
Scuba, please.
I'm here.
I saw Kitty gaming the other day, so that's bullshit. Yeah, man, we're talking about games and the current state of games, and I don't know how I feel about the current state of games. I actually, I don't. Scoop, please. I don't love it. There is a lot of things in the gaming industry, a lot of practices. He's going to do it again right now, isn't he?
Likely.
There we go.
Mhm.
A lot of practices in the gaming world that I'm not a big fan of. Microtransactions is probably the bane of my existence in general. I feel like if you're going to have microtransactions in your game or season pass, then your game needs to be either free or heavily discounted. Because if I'm giving you money every week for pay to win shit or cosmetics or whatever the case may be, or a season pass to get all the cool shit, then I shouldn't have to pay full price for your game. I'm not paying, because by the time you're done paying the microtransactions to get all the cool shit, you spent like 3 times the cost of the game, and a lot of the times it's not worth it.
Not
To be
only
fair,
that, but
if something is pay to win, then it's probably not worth it anyway.
Yeah.
and you should never play that game again.
Agreed.
That'll show him.
I feel like you guys are talking about something that
You specifically mentioned pay to win things that you can purchase.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was not being like, oh, Call of Duty. I was just making a generalized statement. So here's my thing with microtransactions. Not only everything that you said, but it also, I feel, crushed the gaming industry because everybody, all the developers, they want to push out these games as fast as possible because their real money is coming through microtransactions. So they push out games that are incomplete. They say, put it out there, get them buying skins and bullshit. We'll figure out the bugs later. We'll wait till they complain about them, and then we'll fix them. And that I think did more damage via microtransaction to the industry than anything.
What is happening?
what is going on right
Scoob
now.
is happening. It's Scoob. It's just
What?
Scoob being Scoob. He's doing Scoob things.
I agree with Ash there. I don't mind microtransactions in games if the game is free. I'm 100% okay with microtransactions in a free game. I just don't. If your game costs $70, $60, $70, $80, no microtransactions, no battle pass, none of that bullshit. I would also argue that the internet, to a certain extent, killed gaming. Damaged it because, like you were saying, Gig, because they know they can patch a game and take their time with it after launch. They are putting out games half baked, and then they are putting out games half baked and and trying to fix it later instead of just.
Huh?
Yeah, they're
Come on,
putting
man.
This fucking guy.
this fucking guy. They're putting games out half baked and then they're patching it later. And sometimes the patches they don't like Call of Duty. Since we're Gig mentioned it earlier, that's a game where
Oh,
you know
what do you think about Call of
did
Duty?
well, you definitely said the name. You said the words.
Did
You
I?
said
You
those.
invoke.
But
I
the
thought he said
game
I
the game's been
wasn't talking
broken.
about Call of Duty.
The game has been broken for years, and it's like they're playing a game of whack-a-mole. They fix one thing, and then another thing breaks because they'll fix it later. They'll fix it in
Which
post.
one? Let's not forget the fact that the same problems have been in every game every year.
A lot of the same problems, yeah. And then they can't figure because they have so many, and they're pushing out a new game every year, and they have so many studios working on the game every year. They're all doing different things, and it just makes for a worse product. I believe that is a game that is should definitely take a break, a year or two off, and figure out what the fuck it is they want to do with the game, and then come back with something fresh.
COD is on a 2-year cycle with the developers.
They've been for the last couple of years. It's been the same two studios the last 2 years. They did Modern Warfare
Yeah,
3.
so each studio has 2 years effectively.
Typically, it's supposed to
work
be.
on
It's
the
supposed.
next game, correct?
Typically, they have three or four studios, and they do a 1 year cycle. But lately, it's been the same two studios. Like the last four games have been like the same two studios working on it.
Yeah.
But are
It
they
seems
gonna
to me
like?
like it'd be harder to hold accountability.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are they gonna like stick to just the one for Warzone now? Like they're just. I don't know. I thought that's what their goal was to just.
Yeah, I thought
stick with
Raven
one
was
and-
doing Warzone. Period.
Raven created Warzone, but they kind of from and Buzz is here. I'm sure he'll tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Raven has kind of like taken their hands off of it and letting the other studios do what they want to do with it. But I think that Call of Duty should let Warzone be its own separate game instead of trying to match it with the yearly releases. I think that's a big problem that they have, as well as they try to match it with the yearly releases and add in all the bullshit from that game, and then the multiplayer will be fine, but Warzone will be shit because they're putting in guns and movement and all this other shit from the yearly release that isn't meant to be in the game.
Yeah, because those guns are balanced for 6v6 versus 4v whatever 96.
But again,
Yeah.
they want they want to drive people to purchase the full game so that they can level guns. And why would you need to level guns if the guns aren't in Warzone from the multiplayer?
That's where they get to
Mhm.
those microtransactions with the season pass, where they sell you the gun fully decked out, pay to win, yada yada.
Which is horseshit because most of those builds that they put together are ass.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they're thinking. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.
They're thinking we can sell it. People will buy it for the skin because the skin's cool, and then make their own build.
And they've got me on that a few times. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you guys.
I believe we're teabagging Mo, by the way.
Is
Guess
that
he
Mo?
broke his legs.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah,
been
I don't
around
believe
you
you.
guys.
I saw cherries in the name.
No, fair enough.
IB cherries.
This feels like racism, getting honest with you guys.
Yeah, who else teabagging him? You're all racist.
It's literally the four of us.
Shit. Well, that backfired.
God, ooh.
Ooh, yeah, dinner and a show. Fit check gig?
I think Annie was at my computer when that happened.
Yeah, that makes
Right.
sense. That makes sense, actually.
Right.
It definitely makes sense. What about you guys? What do you guys feel about the gaming industry as a whole right now? What do you hate? What do you love?
I feel like I hate it, but also love the sheer amount of early access games that are out there. I love it because it gives a lot of smaller studios, at least on PC, the ability to put out something and then gain money to continue developing that game if they gain enough following. But then you've got these big studios that are putting stuff out, and it's like, okay, you guys should be putting out like full ass games. Like that's on you. So I love it and I hate it because then like there's you also have those early games like Tarkov started out with like what, one person developing. It took 10 years, but it got there. And then you've got games like what is that there's a space one. I can't remember the name of it, but it took 10 years and I believe it's still
Star Wars.
No, it's a
EVE
Star
Online?
something.
What are you talking about?
No.
Everybody shit on it when it finally came out.
Either way.
Oh,
Like, it's a spaceship
No Man's Sky?
No.
No,
It's not. I don't even
No.
think it's out yet. At like the 1.0 release. But they were
Star
selling
Citizen.
like
There it is.
Star Citizen, yeah.
that's what it was.
They were putting out like I remember at one point in time, a buddy of mine was telling me that his uncle had put $15,000 into the game
That's
for
fine.
purchasing spaceships in the game. And it's like at that point, even if you are a small developer, like that's scummy.
Yeah,
So you know, like, what's the what was the like OG Valorant?
CS:GO
yeah, Counter-Strike.
or Counter-Strike.
Yeah, CS:GO. You know how much people pay for a fucking knife? Like
Dude,
IRL money? Holy
that in and of itself, like the box opening is like its own separate thing, and I do not understand it.
that's wild.
Yeah, bro. I've seen some of the amounts of money people are spending for in-game skin stuff you can't hold.
Thousands.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's
And it's
stuff that's not
literally a
tangible.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a
Literally
skin.
just a skin.
The knife doesn't do anything. It's just a skin for a knife. Thousands.
Yeah, I think it's. I want to say I don't know if it was illegal or it was being questioned in some country or so. I want to say maybe Europe, continent,
Oh,
not country.
because it's effectively gambling.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was a big thing in the EU.
Which is what that the thought of that's wild as hell. I since you brought up smaller studios, I will say I feel like a lot of smaller studios are kind of they're killing it. Independent studios are killing it lately. I don't know if you can call it a smaller studio, but the team that put out last year, Expedition 33, they're an independent studio. They were a couple of not a couple of kids. There's a bunch of people that were from Ubisoft. They wanted to put the game out with Ubisoft, and they said no. Ubi said no, and now Ubisoft is 1 foot into the grave, and they had like the best game in years.
Yeah, I mean Ubisoft in general, it feels like they have
Ubisoft right
all
now.
of these franchises that can just print money, and yet they keep fucking with them. And it's like, just put out a new, like Assassin's Creed. Stop changing the style of game. Like, you have a money printer.
I don't get that, dude. When so many of these companies, they find the formula and they're just like, people loved it so much. Let's do something completely different. And then wonder why it didn't do as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to change small things over time to make for a better playing experience. It's another thing to completely change the way your game functions at the base level.
Yeah, just bailing on your whole algorithm just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's wild to me. Like, why would you do that? Like, if I like peanut butter, why are you bringing me fucking potatoes all of a sudden? That's probably a terrible analogy, but yeah, like don't.
Potatoes are fucking delicious. What's
They
wrong
are-
with
Yeah,
you?
it's with
They are
peanut
pot-
butter. You're talking about two delicious things.
Yeah.
You would be
Okay.
like, you asked for peanut butter and they brought you mayo.
Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, guys.
All roads
Here
Let's
we
reel it in,
go.
fellas. Let's reel it in, fellas.
I'm just saying, like,
But would you
better
take their
analogy.
money?
Would I take what?
Would you take their money?
No.
All right, fine.
Dude, what about the dude who spent $32,000 on 2K?
That's gross. That doesn't work.
How do you even do that?
How?
They're full of microtransactions in 2K for outfits and stat. That's a play to win game there. I'm pretty sure you can buy stats and to make your character better, so you don't have to grind out the game.
Play to win.
I remember they did that with Madden when they came out with the MUT stuff, where like you started off playing, like if you first started playing like the first month of it, you got through preseason, you slowly built your team better by like winning challenges and stuff. And every once in a while they'd offer like a package deal, which is like $10 and you get this like 80 overall player, and you're like, whoa, shit. And then in December it's like $5, you get this 99 overall team, and like they just start adding, like, so you worked your ass off the entire time trying to build up a team, and then by like a month or two into the game, they're now offering people to just buy their full 99 decked out team, and then you're up against, so when you get through those challenges, play their teams, you're running like an 80 squad that you worked hard building, and then you got someone just dumped $100 more into the already like $80 game, which is, yeah, it kind of ruined it. Not kind of, absolutely did.
Well, not only that, but Madden they just shit the bed. I mean, it just became, learning the audibles that tweaked out the AI on the other team, and it took all the skill out of it. If someone on that one team just goes real quick and it just audible and it just changes the whole lineup so that it doesn't matter what you picked, your AI, you're on defense, it locked on to whatever lineup they had, whatever look it was, and then they hit beep, 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 and now your team won't cover their man or adjust, you know what I mean? It's just worthless. Again, like I've said it a million times, but if the champion of Madden wins the championship, goes through the whole roster of all the best Madden players and wins without throwing the ball literally a single time, not once, and beat everybody, your game's fucked.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
That's why I kind of stopped playing it too, because like I always pick the team that I think the playbook works best with my style, because I use most of the plays in the playbook, because that's how you see a defense. You can just constantly call audibles to fix yourself around whatever bullshit they got going on, until people started using the same defense and then the same offense. And at that point, you spend the whole game trying to figure out how to stop whatever they just keep doing back and forth, instead of actually like using what you have. But that's when they have.
You can't. They can run literally the same play every single play, and you can't stop them if they know how to do the little audible tricks where they fuck up the AI on your team.
It was like
nothing you can do.
Was the 2000?
I mean, to be fair, that didn't start with Madden. I mean, let's look at Tecmo Bowl and let's hand the ball off to Bo Jackson.
That's a little different. That's a little different.
That's different. That's different.
Because Bo knows.
Well, Bo
Bo
does know.
knows.
He for sure knows, but it's different because you're comparing the the AI in Tecmo Boat to the AI in a you know PlayStation 5 or whatever you're playing on, and it's a much smarter system. But you completely break them because you change the audibles up to "Hey, sexy bitch, I'm about to snooze. I'm wide awake, Tricks. What the fuck are you talking about?" Um,
Damn.
but it's you fuck up you completely fuck it up and make it. I mean the defense is pretty useless in Madden anyways, unless you're actually manning whoever's being attacked on the play. But yeah, you completely break the system just by throwing a couple audibles in there that break up the defense completely, make them stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
When you guys were talking about buying skins and stuff for games, that's why I like what Steam has, where they got the community store, and so people make their own stuff, and you can buy it. Like for Rust, I think I had like $5, and I bought like a shit ton of different like skins and stuff, and we were just fucking around with it. I mean, we got a whole like Christmas set of stuff just randomly, and it didn't cost that much because it was just people creating that stuff. Some of it was free too. People, it's just you're not spending whatever the fuck it is, like $20 for, it's like $20 for a game skin and a hammer on Ark, or like COD, you're spending $20 for a skin and then a gun that's going to be irrelevant in like a week. It's just, it's to me is insane, especially if you bought the game itself and then you go and spend more money into it. If it's free, you want to spend a few bucks, great, but yeah, it's some got to figure it out. Some just
I mean, EA's in the
Yeah, I
shit
mean,
anyways.
I'll be honest though, if they're just skins and they don't like they do absolutely nothing except for make you look a certain way.
Literal cosmetic.
Yeah, like who cares? I don't care. Put it out. I'm not gonna buy it as long as it doesn't make it give you an advantage. Whatever.
That's
the way
the whole
you-
thing. Like,
But at the same time, it's just like, but if it's pay to win, like the fucking Rose skin,
The
we all
Terminator
know what I'm
skin.
talking about there.
Terminator
skin, like that's some bullshit.
The Terminator skin is the first time that a skin was so broken they actually stopped you from being able to buy it. Like they took it out of the store. You can't buy it anymore.
Which is hilarious considering I remember there was a skin on which map was it? The second map with the that they had like the King Kong shit on. I can't remember the name
Caldera.
of it because it was ass. Yeah, Caldera. There was literally a skin they put out for that where I believe it's you go completely invisible. If I remember correctly, or
I think I know what you're
it was
talking
like
about.
you could only see the head and like the upper torso.
They
yeah, it was
fixed
the
it. It was a
like Groot
glitch.
type thing.
Yeah, yeah,
They
like
fixed it. It was a
but they
glitch.
it was, but like how
It wasn't. This shit is not a glitch. They do this shit intentionally. They break shit intentionally, which makes other people buy it because they want to be able to compete. I mean, this shit is not. Whoopsies, we didn't know. You fucking knew. You designed it that way. You knew what you were doing.
and like with the rose skin, you're gonna tell me that they designed that and they never once took it into a dark corner?
Yeah, give me a break. Everything they do is intentional.
Yeah, like
They have a massive
this is
team.
an entirely like black skin. Let's not take it in the dark to see if we can see it. Like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, I feel like
They
that.
know
I
what
feel
they're
like
doing.
they could have fixed that a while ago. It took them 3 years to figure it out. What they did was
Figure it out.
they made the map brighter. You know,
Yeah. They didn't fix the skin. They made the map brighter. Wow.
Yeah, they had the right move too when they put out the Scream murderer skin where they like when it gets dark he has like an orange tint to him so he like sticks out in the corner, but they didn't think one time to do that with the rose skin, which is
Well, and then there was that one skin that I ran for a long time it almost looked like a nun outfit, but her entire face was uncovered. And she was pale as fucking Scuba.
Yeah.
God damn.
I know, right?
Praise the white man. And yeah, so they definitely there's ways they got to figure it out. I don't know what took them so long to do the Rose skin, but like with the Terminator skin, the hitbox is literally smaller than every other character in the game. So,
Which
made
doesn't make any sense. And I remember I know we've talked about this before, but how is it that the different character skins have different hitboxes?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
No, they should not at all. But at the same time, if you get like a massive skin like the Maces or the furry things that we all ran, like those
I
ran
rarely, huh?
So I didn't
What?
run any furries.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
pretty sure
Yeah,
we
you
all
did.
Punk
did.
ass.
Yeah, he did. Don't sit here and
Those
ask
had
you.
massive hitboxes, and then you've got ones like the smaller, like female characters, and it's like hard as fuck to hit them.
Oh, I did run a furry. I rode the Grinch.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. I think that's one thing that Apex got right, where all the characters have the same size hitbox. So, and
I'm actually
think-
okay with changing hitboxes, but I think there should be trade-offs, just like guns. You know, your snipers should be one-shot headshot, no matter what the fuck sniper rifle you pick, but slow ADS, blah blah blah. LMGs. You should be able to kill people just as quick as an assault rifle, but recoil should be crazy. Rate of fire should be high. So there should be all these different things. Rose skin, for example, do a darker skin with a larger hitbox. Have some trade-offs.
But
I'm fine.
the problem with that one wasn't the hitbox, though. It was the not fucking being able to see the person.
Right. But if it had a bigger hitbox, I mean, this is a dumb example, but if it had a bigger hitbox, now maybe you're going to think twice about using it.
Or like maybe make the bitch run louder. She's heavy-footed, so when she's running through the building, you hear her a fucking mile away. Something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
Like
I'm with you there.
Complaining that she's on her period or something while she's hiding in a dark corner or something,
Well, they honestly, I mean, they obviously did it on purpose, because if you have the Rose skin that was just as dark as my Scuba skin was, but that you could, if you walked into the building in the corner, you just see me sitting there like it's just like a silhouette around me. Like they made me shine in the dark areas, but hers they didn't. It was obviously made specifically for pay to win, and that's why they took so long to even fuck with it. They knew from the beginning. They just didn't care because it helped bring more money in.
Speaking of which, wasn't that one of the ways they tried to fix that skin? Was they made part of her outfit shiny?
They tried making it more gray so it would pop out, but it didn't really do anything.
Can we stop saying they tried? They didn't fucking try. They did it to make money, and they made a ton of money on the Rose skin.
I mean, that's you're speculating, and you could be right, but they could just be morons.
You fucking kidding me?
They could just be stupid. They could actually be dumb.
They are dumb.
Speculating that they created a skin that they couldn't figure out how to change the brightness of it? I'm speculating?
Yes.
They're still dumb.
They don't know how to change the color or brightness of a skin?
They could just be stupid.
The whole company, the whole billion-dollar company.
You might be stupid.
I could be stupid. I'm not, but I could be.
Do you see the fucking maps that they create?
Again, I'm not a fly on the wall, so I don't want to.
Talking about the maps, it definitely means.
Shut up! Listen, you're fucking shove your diplomacy up your ass. Look at the fucking game. Oh my god.
He's about
Are
to.
dude? Speculating?
Well, I mean, it is because
Allegedly.
we don't. You don't.
Practice.
It's allegedly.
Don't touch in practice.
Allegedly.
the game that I love. What the- Oh, but seriously, we are speculating. We don't know it for a fact. It like
Shut up, dude. Stop saying that.
You don't know it for a fact. You don't.
Oh my
You
god. Stop. Okay. Let's say for whatever reason a multi-billion-dollar dev company who creates some of the most detailed graphics and the most complex algorithms of any game can't figure out how to change the color of a skin that they created. Let's stop speculating on that. Take the fucking skin out.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying we're speculating.
Shut the fuck up. Get
I'm not
out
gonna,
here, bro.
All I'm saying is we don't know it for a fact. We just know it to be true.
Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
I'm being devil's advocate here. That's all I'm doing. I'm being
God.
we're speculating.
What's going on, bro? Were you on the plane list with one of their devs? What's happening
No.
right now?
No, I'm just bro. I'm on your side here. I'm just saying we don't know. You know what rhymes with trigger?
Okay.
Kitty does.
Gig's gonna get us kicked out of our Airbnb on the first night here.
Yep.
Andy definitely knows what rhymes with trigger. Andy's in chat saying you're gonna get us kicked out of the Airbnb the first night that we're here.
I can't see chat. I'm on my phone.
No, I hear you.
Right.
But but again, devil's advocate. We're speculating.
Stop.
I'm not gonna.
We're not speculating, Mo.
We are.
Are we
I
speculating?
mean, okay, we're speculating in the fact that they
don't know
haven't
how to
specifically
pull
come
the
out.
skin? No.
We're speculating in the fact that we don't know it to be 100% true. We're speculating on the fact that we don't know it that it's 100% true. It makes the most sense that they're doing it on purpose. They could be idiots. They could actually be a company full of fucking monkeys running the
No. Fucking flag on the play.
Actual monkeys.
Holy
Pause.
shit.
Pause.
15 yards?
Pause.
No.
I can say that
15
word.
yards?
I can say that word.
No, that's end of game. That's end of game. We're throwing everybody out.
It could be a bunch of monkeys in a room fucking typing on the keyboards, putting in code and
Down.
Are you gonna let this slander continue, Monk?
I've been.
Oh my god.
good gracious.
Yeah, no,
Let's move on. Racism.
You know what?
Mo.
You're right. They may not know how to change the color of a skin, and they probably didn't know how to pull it out of the store. Yeah. Let's go with that.
They definitely know how to do all of those things. All I'm saying is that.
Oh, really?
No.
You're speculating that they know how to do that.
I am speculating that they know how to do that.
Yeah.
By definition, because I don't know for a fact that they know how to do that.
It's possible that they don't know how to pull a skin out of their store.
That specific skin. That skin specifically, if they pull it out, it ruins the entire game. So,
yeah, it just the whole game crashes. Yeah.
And when you say it out loud, it's stupid, but we're speculating.
That's right. When you say it out loud, you sound dumb as fuck.
No, when you say it out loud, I sound dumb as fuck.
Okay, so side question about that. If I remember correctly, that was a battle pass skin, wasn't it?
No, it was not a battle pass skin. It was not. It was that was a pay to win. That was a pay to win skin.
Yeah,
I remember because
Allegedly.
I paid for it. Maybe they don't see color mode, probably.
Allegedly's.
Allegedly.
Again, these are all allegations, and we're all speculating. But it makes the most sense that they're capitalizing on the fact that people are paying for the skin, and they went 2 years with that motherfucker in the store being able to be bought before they did anything to try to fix it. And their fix wasn't to change the color of the skin; it was to make the map brighter. So.
Yep.
Allegedly, but they might not know how to make the map brighter.
Okay, what was your favorite game growing up?
Who are you
Delta
talking about?
Force.
Delta Force was your favorite game, like of all time? Well, not all time, like growing up.
Delta Force, yeah. So Delta Force was my introduction into online FPS. This was like the original COD. And they had 3 modes. There was capture the flag, team deathmatch. Well, team deathmatch, and they had a deathmatch, but capture the flag, team deathmatch, and King of the Hill. And this was like
What year?
OG COD.
What year?
This was 98. Hang on.
I was gonna say, if we're throwing that time frame out there, you could easily put in the original Rainbow Six and Rogue Spear, which is the second one,
98.
which is what got me into gaming. FPS multiplayer gaming.
Yeah, it came out in October 21st, 1998. Delta Force.
Yep.
Was that
That's and that was fucking amazing. I created my own squad, and we, there was a bunch of squads that were forming, and then there were tournaments. People did put on tournaments. You would just, talk shit about other squads in these pub matches, and then you would challenge each other. So then you would set a date and a time, and you went head to head with this other squad. It was that was peak online FPS.
Thank you.
Okay, so did anybody else play Rainbow Six Rogue Spear?
I played. So my introduction to Rainbow Six was actually on the PS1, playing Rainbow Six, and I hated it because they didn't have controls, FPS controls, figured out on console at that time.
Is that the first one?
It was pretty sure it was the first one. Yeah, I rented it from Blockbuster, I want to say, and I hated it.
I mean, speaking of talk about another game series that went completely left field when they changed how that game worked. Because the original Rainbow Sixes were nothing like what we have today.
Fallout did the same thing, just total switch up.
Wasn't Fallout like a Diablo clone when it first came out? The original one, Fallout 1 and 2, like the top down isometric.
No, I wouldn't call it Diablo clone at all. It was, it was bird's eye view. But it was just totally. It was turn-based combat.
Okay.
More like XCOM, right?
I don't remember XCOM.
XCOM 2, one of the greatest games.
I think more like, do you guys ever play like the original Gauntlet?
Yeah, Gauntlet was a shit.
I fucking loved that. But a little bit more like that, but like vast open world wasteland.
I fucking loved Gauntlet.
Did you guys ever play Perfect Dark?
What's it? Say it again.
Perfect Dark.
Oh hell yeah,
dude! So that was revolutionary. It came out right around the same time as GoldenEye, but you could play like multiplayer matches against AI, and this was like the first time you could like do something like that, where you could play with your buddies, but you could be on the same team and play against AI. That game was fun as shit.
Perfect Dark was the shit, bro. It was made by the same people that made GoldenEye Rare. That made GoldenEye. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was made by the same people that made Perfect Dark. And I think that it was originally supposed to be a sequel to GoldenEye, but they lost the license, so they turned it into something different.
They crushed it.
Yeah, they fucking crushed. There was a sequel on it on the Xbox 360.
Really?
Yeah. Buzz, help me out here. Buzz, you're in the chat. There was a sequel for it on the Xbox 360. Perfect Dark. Oh my god. Perfect Dark. Zero? No. Yeah, Zero. I think. Yeah, Perfect Dark Zero. It wasn't nearly as good.
This is my first shooter game.
Silkum?
Yeah. 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. You have to be Frogman.
My favorite game, I have a couple favorite games as a kid. I won't give a top 5, but like the ones that Night Tintin, love you, bye bye.
Bye.
The games for me that come to mind is the ones that like I played the most as a kid. I call them my comfort games because these are games I just go back to play when I can't think of something to play and I want to play something, and I could just like go through them. Super Mario World from the Super Nintendo is like one of my favorite games of all time. Scoop's gonna I'm gonna kick Scoop right in the dick if he switches his screen one more time. And
Scoob is the #1 streamer of this video game.
There's no one better than me.
I fucking hate it here. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, one of my favorite games of all time. Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh no shit! Kitty's first game owned was Mike Ditka Power Football as well. Hell yeah! 1v1.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Damn.
And Pokemon Red. Pokemon Red is my jam, bro. I could play that right now, actually.
Batteries playing that.
I love the nostalgia of it all, but like now you got me thinking of like when Super Mario Kart first came out. Me and my cousin played the living fuck out of that game. That was so much fun. Anybody play Super Mario RPG?
Yes.
No.
I never finished it, but I played it.
That was such a fun game.
Yeah. Super Mario RPG was great. They just did a remake for that on the Switch. I want to say a year or two ago. That's supposed to be. It looks the same, but they completely redid the pixel art and made it like not fully 3D, but like it's like the same style, that same top-down bird's eye isometric view.
Yeah.
But they made it prettier.
I want to play that. Joe Montana Sports Talk Football.
Oh,
I wore the shit out of that game.
Any football game that came out on console back in the 90s that had like when you first started loading the screen and you just heard like the announcer with like the pixelated voice and then like you knew it was gonna be a good game. You're all fucking ready at that point. Once that first hits, you're like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this shit up all night.
What was that sound again that they made? All right.
Yeah, that'll do.
I finished.
Yeah, nasty.
Kitty, can you bring me in Baby White, please?
Or two.
Yeah, Madden 95 is probably before like the Xbox and PlayStation 2 era Madden games. Is like the one with Michael Vick. I don't remember what year it was. The year with Michael Vick on the cover. That's probably my favorite Madden game of all time. But like Madden 95 was my shit as a kid. Me and my brother and my friends, we'd hold tournaments in the neighborhood and have like kids come over and play it. That was one where you could run the same play over and over again. And,
okay, I have to ask. Did you guys have all of the consoles?
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Okay. That explains
periodically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We weren't rich, but we definitely had priorities as kids. when we wanted something, we made sure we got it.
Real. Yeah, Sega Genesis, they crushed it when they came out. Their games were fucking fire.
Yeah. We rented a lot of games. So we didn't buy a whole lot, but we rented a lot. Actually, that's a lie.
Oh, yeah.
We owned a lot. We owned a lot of games, but we also rented. Like every weekend we were allowed to pick out one game to rent out.
Yeah, there was nothing like going to Blockbuster on Friday night. Hmm.
And then returning it like 4 days late because you didn't finish it over the weekend.
Yeah. Or just not returning it, and then your parents' card got charged like $45 for.
No,
Sega
Kim
game.
didn't play that. Kim did not play that. We we get like a couple extra days, but she was not paying the full price of the game.
Yeah, I actually there was. I don't remember what game it was, but there was one game that I was like, "Can I just buy this?" I mean, I always made my own money when I was a kid. There was some game, and they would just like sell it to you for half price or whatever because it was used up and all that. So I did that every once in a while.
From the
Just
rental
like-
store?
Yeah, Blockbuster. Like,
Oh, see, we didn't
kept
have a
extending the
Blockbuster
rental.
in my town. We had it's a little hometown, literally called Hometown Video, and I don't care how old the game was. If you kept it, you paid full price.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That is.
Well, I would like
fucked.
return them. Be like, can I, are you selling this? And a lot of times they would. But we had there was several video stores in the town. There was like one Blockbuster and then a couple other like mom and pop.
Jurassic Park is such an awesome fucking game. I actually just downloaded it the other day on the emulator and was playing it on my computer. Oh, I love that shit.
What is
it?
Jurassic Park on the
Jurassic
Sega
Park.
Genesis. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
We had a ton of Blockbusters. Obviously, I'm a city boy, but we had a ton of Blockbusters. It felt like honestly, wherever there was a Publix, if for those not familiar, it's a grocery store here in the South. There was a Blockbuster in that same parking lot as the Publix. So and there was a Publix like every 3 miles or whatever. So we had plenty of. We had other video stores too, like smaller ones, but there was no shortage of Blockbusters. Funny enough, though, you can't return, or you couldn't return. Like if you rented it from one Blockbuster, you had to return it to that same Blockbuster, which I always thought was weird. You couldn't return it to another Blockbuster, but I guess it's for like inventory purposes. As I grow older, they want to make
It's
sure
funny
they
you-
have.
It's funny you say that because we had a Blockbuster next to our Shaw supermarket, and then we had a movie gallery next to Hannaford, which is also a supermarket. I just thought about that. And it's good marketing, at least. I mean, the hell not?
Dinner and a movie.
Dinner.
I remember like when Netflix
Big
first
Shoemaker.
came out.
What was that gig?
Do y'all remember when Netflix first started?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it was
Revolutionary.
just like it was just a fucking vending machine. And then it was like a online catalog thing. And I mean that was crazy. Because you just order it and then keep it as long as you want. And if you wanted a different movie, you had to send that one back. That was a wild time. We're like, how convenient.
Yeah. Now it's even
Don't
more
have to
convenient.
go to a place.
There was a service like that for video games that I GameFly.
Yeah.
I had that.
Gamefly.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was dope.
I still
were-
every once in a while will get one and then never return it, and then I don't get charged. You just say, "Oh, it got lost in the mail."
They
Damn.
still exist.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Ow.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm
Well, because
I'm-
they sell their shit now. Like they don't just do like the rental games. They actually sell product on their site now.
What kind of product? The good kind of product?
Think of like
It's good.
Best Buy, like how they have like all like the action figures are all priced up and shit, and then they sell like extra copies of their games and movies.
I remember I had that when I first got that. I don't know if it was out before then, but I got it for when I had the OG Xbox.
I'll be right back after the bathroom.
And my Xbox was modded, and I would like rent the game for the Xbox and then rip it to the console and save it to the hard drive and send it back, and just be on the cycle of doing that over and over again.
They have a
Those are
Netflix.
Did you ever have Game Shark?
Hell yeah, Hell yeah.
Monk had it.
No, yeah, Monk probably coded that shit. What do you mean?
Monk
Oh,
was the
shit.
target demographic.
Absolutely.
So to be honest, when I was
Just gonna hook it up right now.
I didn't know what GameShark was growing up, and so I thought that when people were like, "Oh, you got GameShark," I'm like, "Yeah, I got a version of it, like a version of it." It's like, yeah, I thought it was the Sonic and Knuckles where you could put all the Sonic games in the cartridge and you can play Knuckles in those games. I'm like, yeah, that's a cheat. You could use the best character in all the games.
Buzz actually just asked a guy, but as well, he didn't. He asked a question a minute ago. Did anyone have the fully upgraded Sega Genesis as a kid? I think they call it the Tower of Power, where you had like the Sega Genesis, and then you stack on top of that the 32X and the Sega CD.
No, but I did have a Sega CD.
I did not have a Sega CD, but I did have a 32X.
I had all of them at one point: the Saturn, the Dreamcast, both the little tiny one. Was this is the 32-bit, and then there's like the regular smaller one there.
I want to get a Saturn for my collection, but I refuse to pay like $130, $140 for a 30-year-old console. Like a PS1, which is a superior console, you can get that for like $20. Why is the Sega Saturn $150?
It's the rarity of it.
I mean, they probably don't have all that many of them.
Yeah, I imagine. I will say, like Nintendo consoles, they don't really depreciate in value. My 2DS, my Pikachu 2DS I got over there, it was like $200 and something for when I bought it, like a 12-year-old console.
Yeah, I bought my 3DS at one point for like $125, I think, and then I sold it for like $300 last year because I wasn't using it anymore. So yeah, I posted up there, and they're like, just because of the special kind, they'll like, this was the Mario one, so in really good condition, you can get like 400, and then like they had different whatever, but yeah, it's like $150 I paid, and then I doubled my money on it. So. But I would do that. I was buying video game consoles. I was fixing them up, selling them. A lot of them you just needed to like dust out. Like, this doesn't work anymore. They get rid of it. You buy it. You get the air, clean it out. Like, oh, it works now.
I actually have a couple of controllers in the garage that I'm gonna be repairing that I got from the Goodwill auction for like some. I got like one for like $12 as a special edition pink Xbox controller. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it to the girls. I think it has some stick drift that I'm going to have to like repair with like a soldering iron.
No, repair.
Repair? Did I say repair?
Yeah, but I think you're going to repair it with a pair of pliers.
No, I'm going to need a soldering iron to fix that one.
You're talking to my guy all wrong.
Christopher Walken. That's who that is. Where's that? Was that Joe Dirt?
Yeah. Stab you in the neck with a soldering iron.
So I'll say probably one of my favorite things to happen to video games is because I like absolutely sucked at this specific game. So I grew up playing all the Sonics, and 1 and 3, like 3 you could beat in the same day. 1 you could beat it, but it was at moments was tough. 2 I could never fucking beat, and I would always get to like the spaceship point, and then robotic what the fuck was it, Metal Sonic would always kick my ass, or if I got to the next, he would kill me, and I could just never fucking beat it. And then when Xbox came out with like their Sega collection and you could save, holy shit, that like I finally got to beat Sonic 2 after. I was like, this is amazing. You can actually save in the middle of playing. Like, I don't have to spend 20 hours straight playing this game just to completely get shit on, but now I can play for a bit, save it, come back to it after. That was nice.
I think Sonic 1 was the
Back in the day, you weren't
games.
beating games. That was not a thing. You didn't beat games. And then in the NES world, when we were kids, you didn't beat anything. You just fucking played it.
Yeah.
See how far you can get.
Because there was no saves. There was no saves.
No. Kids these days.
The spoiled, the brats. They don't understand the struggle. with their
back in
auto
my day, we
saves.
couldn't just go online and figure out how to beat it. We had to beat it ourselves. Giggity.
You know what? I thought was a giant scam as a kid was when the PS1 came out, because like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, like some of their games when they actually like started doing saves with like the battery or whatever, and then the PS1 comes out, you have to pay for a memory card, and then the memory card is like the cost of a fucking game. So yeah,
Yeah.
as a kid, you got to
Yeah.
decide if you because
Microtransaction.
another rip off was I remember the Super Nintendo. When I got my Super Nintendo as a kid, it came with 2 controllers, and then the next generation comes out and it comes up with 1 controller, and I got to share it with my fucking brothers. So
Yeah.
more microtransactions. They were gonna get you one way or the other, I guess.
Fucking
that with-
right.
All the new systems,
And then
you
you-
buy them now and you don't get a headset anymore. It's like, I'd still take that cheap ass headset with it.
I never got a headset.
mine.
Well, and back then it was buying, this controller is translucent. You can see all the guts in it, and this one's purple, and
Yep.
I guess that's really what like today you get different mouse and keyboard, and if you're Monk you go full RGB on this shit, but I guess
Don't
that
forget
would be more comparative.
Don't forget the Cronus for Monk
Cronus.
specifically.
Monk, you missed it. You were taking a tinkle, but we were talking about Game Shark. I know you had one of those motherfuckers.
No, because I went from I had an original Nintendo, and then I didn't have one for anything. I didn't update until the Nintendo 64. And then in high school, I think, I got a PlayStation 2. That was the extent of my consoles throughout my childhood. That's why I don't have the same nostalgia for a lot of these things as you guys do, because I never really played them.
Did you play on
Well,
PC
you
or not at all?
Did I what?
Did you play on PC or just like you were just stuck with what you
Yeah,
had?
no, my grandmother bought us a PC sometime in high school, I believe it was, and I played games on that. Like that was where I played Rogue Spear.
I remember the PCs back then. I remember playing Age of Empire with my friends on PC back.
Oh yeah.
Age of Empires is so good. I was terrible. I'm still terrible at it, but I was really bad at it back then. I'd be in like the fucking Stone Age, and they're in the damn near the the Golden Age or Modern Age or whatever the fuck it was. They're shooting lasers and shit or whatever the fuck, and I'm throwing
Oh, shit.
rocks.
So fun.
Damn.
Did y'all play SimCity 2000?
No, I never played SimCity. I played
You do?
SimCity 3, maybe. I think.
SimCity was so much fun. And SimCity 2000 was like the futuristic one when in the year 2000 when we have flying cars and
Still don't got no flying cars, bro. We were lied to.
I know, what the fuck, bro.
I remember playing something called, I think it was Daedalus, which was like SimCity, where you had to like build out your town, but then it was also like you and these 4 other alien races like landed on this planet, and so like you built up your stuff and they built their stuff up and you could attack each other.
Was it Red Alert Command and Conquer? Did you ever play that?
Oh yeah, I have those.
I don't think I ever played it, but I know of it.
Fuck, those were fun.
I played a
Those
lot
are
of those
kinda
ones. The
like
only
you.
ones that I never really got into was the really popular one that Blizzard made.
StarCraft.
StarCraft, yeah, thank you.
StarCraft was I fucked with that heavy. Girthy did too. StarCraft was fucking
What
so
is
good.
I've never played it.
I think I did play some. It was either, I don't remember if it was that or 2, the original or 2.
Yeah, they're both really good, but they also had great storylines.
Yeah,
Which,
I never
like,
played any
I
of the.
miss good storylines. There's
what
few
StarCraft
games that
was.
have like, really good fucking storylines anymore.
True.
Warcraft was my first ever purchase, and I still have the disc. Good for you, Buzz.
What is it?
Warcraft.
What, like OG Warcraft? I was gonna mention that too. OG Warcraft was fun as fuck.
Yeah, it's so much better than the world.
Yeah.
When I first got a computer, the only games I played was Backyard Baseball and Tonka Joe Raceway. That was my. But I was also like 8 when I had the computer. Then,
I couldn't play a ton of games on our computer back then because it was, it was family computer meant for school and shit, so it couldn't do much more than Age of Empire and maybe Carmageddon. I don't know if you had the Carmageddon.
Damn.
Yeah, and then you try to play online and someone picks up the phone.
Oh, bro.
Fucks your whole world.
Punching
These
holes
kids
in
will
the
never know.
drywall.
These kids will never know the struggles.
no, I think every time I pick the phone up, I'm gonna unplug the internet.
Fuck them kids.
I remember when I got a job in high school, but this was before we got DSL.
Damn, you still got DSL, bro.
Yeah, I do. Excuse me. When I was the first thing I did was I got a second phone line in the house so I could be on the internet and not have to be worried about someone picking up the fucking phone or my mom complaining because she missed a call while I was doing whatever the fuck I was doing on the internet.
Yeah, that was always like the big thing in Delta Force was like, I've got DSL. Oh, I've got T1. And I'm like, oh, I got fucking dial up, bro.
Jesus Christ.
No, so as soon as it became available, I'm pretty sure we were like the first people in the neighborhood that had DSL from Southern Bell or Bell, whatever the fuck they're called.
Bell South?
Yeah, Southern. Yeah, Bell South. But I think it was Southern Bell.
Yeah, it was Southern Bell back then. Yeah. I always wondered if like in other regions, if it was like Northern Bell in like the north and the east and shit like that.
Yeah.
If it was like
you go across the Mason-Dixon line.
Well, yeah, we were like one of the first people in the neighborhood mostly because I was able to pay it with my measly little paycheck from my high school job as a kid to feed my gaming addiction and internet addiction that I still have to this day, by the way.
Do you?
Okay. You brought something up, Gig, that I haven't heard in a long time, and now I'd have to know. T1. That was also a big thing in Rogue Spear. What was T1?
It was like high-speed cable internet.
Like legit, like cable that we think of cable, or just like hardwired somehow?
Hardwired.
From what I remember from T1, because you could only really get it with like business lines or college campuses. You couldn't have it at your home.
Okay.
Big cities would have it and stuff like that, but like it wasn't available to many.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember
And
like
we sure as fuck wouldn't have had it if we could have gotten it even.
nah.
You have,
I
man.
remember, like I always used to the way like Rogue Spear did almost unofficial server kind of things where like people would host a lobby with like their roles and shit like that, because like this is gonna come as a surprise, I'm sure, to nobody, but what got me into it was sniper battles, where like in Rogue Spear there's a map called Bunker where like you couldn't cross the middle, so like people set up your entire lobby around that. But then you'd always look for the ones that had T1 in like the name or shit like that.
Yeah, it was same thing with like Delta Force and anything else. They
Shut the fuck
you
up,
went to
Buzz.
those private lobbies and you looked for like the T1 servers.
Fucking Buzz.
But no, it's also fun. Like I always, Delta Force. I was always running snipers, but snipers, we would we'd stand out in the open, just jump back and forth. Like you had to, the good snipers, you're just hard to hit because you would just fucking jump. It was just like spamming spacebar back and forth and back and forth, and you stop for half a second, take a shot, and keep going. Those are the real good ones. And when you saw people, snipers, doing that, usually you didn't even fuck with them.
Hmm.
There was a few people that were really good, and they were good because they went way the fuck out and tucked up in some bush or something. You just couldn't find them. But they also wouldn't get all that many kills. They just would never die because nobody could find them.
What up, V? Welcome in.
I have
We're
a
talking-
question.
What
We're
up,
talking
V?
about the olden days.
You look
So-
sexy today, V. You wouldn't know nothing about what we're talking about.
What would you
I'll
guys
go for it.
consider in your whole lifetime of playing games? What was like the peak gaming experience? Not counting COVID, because obviously that is its own world. But outside of that, like what was like for you just peak moment?
Oh, I got this one. The peak, like the game for me, the peak gaming era is the PS2, Xbox, the OG Xbox era.
Are you wait, Scoop? Are you talking about our individual peak gaming experience,
All pink on the inside, V.
or just what we consider like the peak of the gaming industry as far as like games? Like,
Personally, what do you like? Personally, what do you think was? Because like I would not trade 2020 for anything. But outside of that, like, what would be yours?
So yeah, 2020 is was pretty close to peak, but for me, the peak gaming era was that PS2, Xbox 360, right before online gaming took off. Like Xbox Live was the thing, like PS2 was starting to figure it out. Just because that was before game developers and publishers started putting out games half baked. They had to put their game had to be polished or the shit didn't sell, and
Yeah.
they didn't try to fix it with patches for months and months after the game came out. It was either it was either good or it wasn't.
Yeah.
Monk, what you?
Probably if we exclude like the COVID in the following couple of years, probably Wildlands. Personally, it's what got me into multiplayer gaming. Star and I used to play it all the time. There was a very small community that played Ghostlands or Wildlands PvP, and I learned a lot about how to play games, how to like think. I had sort of a mentor, and so I would say that.
Nice.
Nice.
Funnily enough, his online handle was Smoky Dope.
Nice. What about you,
No.
Sky? Gig, what was your?
Outside of the COVID years, it was definitely Delta Force. And I was a kid, and I started a squad, and I played the fucking game both literally and figuratively because I was able to kind of politic some of the best players away from their squads to join mine, and we beat the fuck out of everybody. And it was so much fun. And there was Roger Wilco. I don't know if you guys know about that or remember that, but that was like the first. That was the first like Discord where you could actually like talk to people outside of typing, and we could kind of get in a channel and coordinate. It was all strategy. I used to make my squad practice. We used to go into, I'd boot up a server, empty server, and just strategize. And you post up on this section and look after this quadrant, this, that, and the other. We had a ton of fun. That was just fucking. I still have screenshots from games and matches that we played against other people in some of my great games, but those were fucking glory days for sure. Scoobert?
Roger Wilco's a thing I haven't heard about for a long time.
Yeah.
So when I was like, for me, it was right when Halo 2 came out. My buddy had his huge basement, and he had like his mom was awesome. She always made us food and shit when we go over there. So of course we were going there.
Was she hot?
And she was a very nice lady.
Stacy's mom.
And so we'd all set up that he had 3 couches, and so we'd set those up, a big table in the middle, and put had all the TVs around, and then we would have at least 2 people per Xbox, or depending on people we had, but it would just play full on Halo tournaments, which was fucking awesome. We'd play till 3, 4 in the morning, and then
so full on LAN parties kind of situation.
Yeah, we I don't know all the terminology. I just know what we did, and it was fun as hell. And then when we had the Madden tournaments, that was always fun too because I always won them, and then everyone didn't want to play them anymore, so we play Halo again.
That feels familiar.
Yeah, I wasn't really good at Halo, but because everyone wanted to play that, I'm like, okay, sure. So but it was just cool, kind of everyone getting together, playing that, didn't really care about much. Plus, a lot of worries and shit. So it was fuck it, let's do it. So that was probably for me, outside obviously of COVID, where
I will say that something that I enjoyed a lot as a kid is when Pokemon first came out. Not when it first came out, when it was out, and it was at the peak of it in the late 90s. Is going to school with my Game Boy and fucking connect. What do they call it? The cable that connects the 2 Game Boys, and either battling or trading with my friends. I know it sounds nerdy as shit, but that was pretty fucking.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Link cable, thank you. Link cable.
Yeah, you could connect a couple. You and your buddies' Game Boys together, and there was a few games that you could do some stuff with.
Yeah, bro, you'd be in the back of fucking algebra class, and you're supposed to be paying attention, but yeah, you're battling your Zapdos versus their fucking Charizard.
How the fuck did you get away with that?
I don't know what that shit means, but I do know now why you're never on time for anything, because you fucking skipped math class.
He played Pokemon during math class. He was there. But also, how the fuck did you get away with it?
We just did it, bro. I don't know. I mean, every once in a while,
never flown in my.
We went to I went to a big school, and there were a lot of students in the class. So it's just a normal classroom should probably have 20 students. We probably had 30, 40 in the class.
But
bro was rocking the roast when the teacher couldn't see him.
But you have a fucking cable connected to you. How?
Well, it's the cable's it's not a big cable. It's not this big fucking light up RGB cable. It's a pretty basic gray or dark gray
phone
cable.
cord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
like
antenna blaring in the
those were-
background.
Those are real, existed. Like a whole lot of people had those back when we were in elementary school.
Oh, what about
no, I'm
Texas
talking high
Instruments?
school. I'm talking like high school. This is like 10th, 11th grade.
Oh yeah, never played.
What about
Pokemon.
Texas Instruments?
Oh my god, I had a friend of mine who would like make games for that for our TI-83s,
Yeah,
and he'd have like the teachers had their own like character in the game and shit like that, and so he'd get caught during class playing it, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you're in my class, yeah!" Like he'd totally get away with it. It's hilarious.
hey, you like that? It was kind of the same thing. Like you could download someone's game that they made or got like with the cord,
Yeah,
like plug it in, and you could download their.
I remember playing Pong on my. I think I had a TI-85 because my grandmother was difficult. But yeah, I played Pong on mine.
I did a lot of like Snake and
Fair.
like what was the fucking brain farting, the space shooter game, Galactica.
Galaga?
Hmm.
Galaga, yeah.
I
I
did
Like,
can't
like
imagine
the
playing-
calculator version of it. It wasn't like
Say, I can't imagine playing
Yeah.
Galaga on a fucking calculator.
yeah, it was
It
like,
was
you know,
impossible.
We went
but
to because you brought up Galaga, we went to the fucking hot dog shop across the street from us. They have a fucking Miss Pac-Man machine in there, bro. One of the sit down ones where you can like sit.
Oh
like,
shit! Those
Yeah,
things
bro.
are
And
dope.
Yeah, the kids asked to
Miss
play. We gave
Pac-Man taking down while you're gobbling glizzies is
yeah,
crazy.
100%. She's gobbling balls. I'm gobbling Glizzly.
Yeah, dude. You get the whole nine.
Yeah, bro. It was
That's-
freaky.
That's a
That's
fun
why I
one.
miss. That's why I miss the Papagenos we used to have here. I think they only exist in Massachusetts now, but every one of them would always have a little arcade section, and the machines somehow worked like they just got rid of just a couple of years ago, but there was always at least 3 or 4 different arcade machines I'd have in there, and Miss Pac-Man was always there. They had how was the Street Fighter and just a couple other ones, but
I miss arcades, bro.
Dude, one of the best birthdays I ever had was we took over arcade. You know, and they go through and they'd open them and hit a button, and so it's just like you paid for half a day or whatever, and they would just, you know, there was no quarters or whatever. You just go through and play whatever you want with your boys.
yeah, that shit was cool.
Someone tag Annie in the chat and ask her to bring me a beer. Thank you. Appreciate you, chat. Love you.
Annie, could you bring Mr. Gigmeester a beer, please? Thank you very much. It's hard to get good help around here.
15 people show up at beers.
I remember one time, well, not one time, a couple times when I used to work at Universal Studios as a kid, as a youth. Whenever they threw like a holiday party, they would, because they had like an arcade on property. I don't know if it's still there or not, but they had an arcade on property. They would do that, what you were talking about. They would like make all like the pizza place would be across the street. You can get all the pizza you wanted, and the arcade would be open to whoever wants to play for the all cast members. And it was like that was great times, fucking great times. You just go there and play, Time Crisis and whatever the fuck.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Time Crisis was the shit. I had that on PlayStation 1. That was so fucking good.
That was a console game?
Yeah, they ported it to console, but it was an arcade game. That and
oh yeah, no, I know that. I played arcade, and how would they do because wasn't that the one where like you had to hit the foot pedal to like come into view to shoot?
yeah, so the
they-
game, the console game came with a special controller for the gun, and the duck button is on the special gun controller. So when you want to duck down, you hit the button.
Interesting.
I'm actually going to get either 1 or 2 arcade games in my living room. I made some space since I set the room up as like a gaming room for the boys, I realized I had all this extra wall space after moving the rest of the shit out. And so one of the work sites that I set up a shadow a couple weeks ago, and I met with the owner, and he has some arcade games in his store. And I had asked him, "Oh, where'd you get those?" Because like they're like original ones. He's like, "Oh, I buy them and I fix them and I sell them as my side job." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got his information. I'm like, I'm probably gonna like if I buy one that's broken, could you fix it? He's like, depending on how broken. He's like, yeah, I could get it up and running. So like, all right, because there's people always selling like just oh it doesn't work anymore, you know, blah blah blah. And if this dude can fix them up, I'd love to get a couple.
Are you gonna dick her for it?
Am I gonna do what?
Are you gonna dick her for it?
Who's her?
Yes or no?
Am I having a stroke?
Good
Probably.
digger.
What's going on right now?
Okay. So I don't
I
know
can
a
help
whole
you
lot
with
about
that,
Maine, but what I do know is that there's a whole bunch of down east dickering that goes on in Maine.
Well,
So
I mean,
I asked
bartering?
you if you're gonna dick her for it. I don't know. You guys have
You're-
all kinds of weird
I don't.
phrasing.
I'm not a real
There-
man.
There's literally
up words.
a show called Down East Dickering.
There's the most random shit.
You're already
Yeah. I mean,
stroking.
we
You might as well dick
call,
her.
we
Exactly.
call
I go get my own. I could get my own fucking beer. Thanks a lot, Chad. You fucking scrubby ass
he didn't
pussies.
specify which Annie.
What do you mean? I literally tagged Annie and asked her to bring you a beer.
Yeah, well,
Imagine Jamie not watching the fucking show.
God damn it, Jamie.
Crazy.
Fucking
We're
bullshit.
not paying Jamie, are we? Because this is horse.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
There's been zero assistance since.
It's been a bartering system.
back.
Gig was dickering Jamie for services.
Oh, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? Giggity.
Kind of brew you drinking, brother. Shout out
Oh,
to
Miller Lite.
shout out to channel sponsor Anheuser-Busch. This is feet up in the air. It's fucking for free.
I did also have a side question as well. So, Gig, who's Max?
Don't worry about it, bro. It was a typo.
Story time. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's because your bitch ass fell asleep.
It's accurate.
While
Speaking of story time, Gigs, Monk's bitch ass. That was the reason the stream was leaked this week.
Yeah, 100%.
Mister, come on, guys. Let's get it done this week.
No, I asked if we were going to this.
Full Annie 2 minutes later.
No. So, in my defense, I fell asleep about 5 o'clock this morning, and then, somebody woke me up at 8:30.
Mo.
And I never went-
Hold on. I'm gonna
never
stop
went
right
back
there.
down to sleep.
You see this motherfucker blaming Bub for him being late? You guys see this shit?
No. I'm not blaming him for me being late. I'm blaming him for waking me up at 8:30 this morning.
No, you should have been up.
So why the fuck would I ever be up at 8:30 in the morning?
Because Bub said so, bitch.
No.
Why didn't you go back
That's not
to sleep
even his
after that?
schedule. That's not even his schedule. He didn't get out of bed until fucking 12:30,
God damn.
which is the schedule.
So why didn't you go back to sleep after that?
Because I tried and I just laid there, and so I ended up I just went in to watch some TV while I was waiting on this to start, and I ended up falling asleep.
Since
You
we're
gotta get
talking
one of
about
them
our
Bill
kids,
Cosby specials, brother.
since we're talking about our kids waking us up early, I know it's off
Fuck them
topic
kids.
for the stream. Yeah, fuck them kids, bro. These little motherfuckers woke me up at 5 o'clock this fucking morning in my office, watching YouTube videos, blasting it, and then panicked because they turned the volume up, but I guess the remote got stuck and they couldn't turn the volume down and it was too loud.
Oh shit!
So they're supposed to be asleep. It's 5. I don't know why they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but they're up 5 o'clock in the morning in my office where they're not supposed to be watching YouTube videos, what they're not supposed to be doing because we don't let them
Fill
watch.
up or
I don't know if they
woke
stayed
up.
up. I don't know if they stayed up because I didn't go to bed last night until like 1 o'clock. I fell asleep in my beanbag chair, and they were already in their room and they were supposed to be asleep. But I don't know how long they were up for. But these little motherfuckers were in my office where they're not supposed to be watching stuff they're not supposed to be watching, and then I'm so mad. I was so pissed off. It took everything not to throw their little asses out the
Man,
window.
fuck them kids, bro.
Real.
100%.
They on spring break?
Hmm?
They on spring break?
No. They Rose had a fucking field trip today. Why the fuck are you up at 5 a.m. when you should be sleeping, bro?
I know she was hurting me.
It has not
Wow.
been a good Friday, bro.
Damn. I see what you did there. It's good. It's Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What was
It
that?
doesn't
No,
matter
that was
what
this
time
morning,
they
babe.
go to
That was
bed
100%
either.
this morning. They did not. That was this morning that they woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was because I
I didn't say
ground
it
the farm this
wasn't.
morning. No,
Oh,
It was 100%
what?
this morning, babe.
Are you talking to someone else?
Yeah, I'm talking to Kitty. My
That's
actual
fucked
dog.
up, dude. What?
You're out there with the kids. Ask them when they were up watching YouTube in 5 o'clock in the
I'm
morning in my
not
office.
there.
I know what a
What's good?
sieve is.
Do you?
Yes.
Man, Scuba,
What?
what were you saying?
Yep.
Relatable.
You're right.
You look real fucking cute today, Scoob.
I'm
He
still
looks
wondering
real
who Max
fucking
was.
cute everywhere, every day.
I'd like to fondle those pancakes you call an ass.
It's getting curvier.
No.
Prove it right now.
I've been doing sit-ups, and
What the fuck does that do to your ass, bro? What?
I think you're doing
It's
them wrong.
not in chat.
You're definitely doing them wrong.
I'm
Fat cakes.
edibles.
How do you call them
kicked in,
fat
so
cakes?
You get about what you're getting.
Flap
Yeah.
cakes.
No, fat
Automod is
cakes.
a whole ass bitch.
No. Flap
So,
Dan. Instead of Jacks.
I was gonna say, no, it doesn't matter what time your kids go to bed. They are still gonna get up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, no matter what.
Not mine.
These two,
Not mine.
I don't get it. Like and they'll complain that they're tired. I'm like, then go the fuck back to bed. I'm tired. Okay, I am too. Go back to sleep. Like, you're tired, just sleep. Then that solves that problem. But they don't
There's
want
a
to miss
reason
something
you're
today.
tired. There's a reason you're tired, dumbass.
But if you take a nap, Caden will just you'll be dead ass asleep. Annie will be snoring, and Caden will just walk in and just start talking to her. Like she's awake until she wakes up. Just
That's not creepy at all.
zero regard.
Rose and Nora are complete opposite. Nora will go to bed like no problem typically, and then wake up at like the crack ass of dawn. But Rose, if you let Rose will never go to sleep and then never wake up.
Yeah, Caden will do that. Caden will do that for sure.
One time, and I thought he was gonna die.
I've been like half asleep, and Julian's like come in the room, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, can I play video games? If you don't answer, it means yes." Like, you little shithead. But I'm like half asleep, so I'm like, I don't fucking care. They'll keep him quiet so I can slowly wake up. But
Damn.
You know who sleeps a whole lot, but swears he never sleeps? Girthy. Girthy always be talking about how he never sleeps, but then anytime you try to play with him, he fell asleep. You know,
that's his only free time to sleep, and so he chooses to sleep.
which I get. But for someone who says he never sleeps, he be sleeping a lot.
Hmm.
Girth, are you sleeping right now, brother?
You know he is.
He was in here earlier.
Yeah,
Getting my
Girthy.
pants on, going to work, my guy. What the hell?
He fell asleep.
He spent the last 3 days changing everyone's name to Annie. I believe he doesn't sleep.
Wow, it's been like an hour and a half, and that's.
Hey,
that's
hold on. You can hear that, but not my boy Gig asking for a beer. What the fuck is that?
I wasn't in here.
Yeah, she just walked in right when we started talking about that.
Wow, other Annie. Wow.
I came back to the Airbnb the other day. She's sitting on the couch shaking her head. She's like, I just went through the audit log. He changed fucking everybody's name. He changed the bots' names. He changed just she was just like scrolling and scrolling. Like, dude,
It was a
I know
slow
that
day.
fucker was just sitting there kicking his feet and giggling the whole time.
I about fucking died when I saw it.
If
Oh,
you
I
knew it
did
was a
too.
Stop, you should have just said stop.
I did say stop. You kept deleting it.
Damn,
I don't recall.
Did
doing
anybody
this.
hear
These
something?
I didn't hear anything.
accusations. For free?
Girthy, where are you?
Stop it.
Oh, he missed it. Clip it,
Clip it,
chat.
chat.
Damn.
Clip it.
Damn.
Don't.
Just the cutest little tootsies.
Oh,
They look cold. You should put them in your mouth, Gig.
what?
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
sure as fuck I'm not putting mine in my mouth. Them fuckers stink.
Oh, Lord. You don't wear socks when you're working, bro?
Do some step on some cucumbers. I got a cucumber salad going.
Ew.
You know socks don't stop your feet from stinking.
They help. They stop
That's
you
for
from
damn
sweating.
sure.
Lord. Oh, y'all just got some funky ass feet then, because
Dude, my feet usually don't smell, but these are fucking ripe today.
all right.
Two of the
Lotion
boys
on.
need fucking clear a room. I bet you do, Scoop. That does not surprise me at all.
In my knees.
I don't know about that. You got ashy ass knees.
I don't think you've seen my knees.
Oh, right.
I don't usually expose my knees.
How far do
I don't
you
know where I'm
drop
going
your?
with that.
Never mind.
I went to school with this kid, a white kid, who didn't think that white people needed to put lotion on their skin.
What the
And
fuck?
Why?
because they don't. He said because they don't get ashy. I was like, yeah, but your skin's still dry, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could ask you. Maybe you just can't see it.
You think that this soft skin takes zero effort?
Kitty got me some fucking face oil to rub on my fucking face after I like shower and shit, and it's so good. It makes my forehead feel so smooth.
I like the minty kind. It's like your face kind of feels cool for a moment. It helps you think. It opens up your mind sensors.
This shit, I don't know if it's gonna focus on it or not, but yeah, this shit here.
There's nothing worse than that like menthol minty like shampoo, and then you like scrub your balls with it.
Why would you do that?
Were you using my shampoo
Also,
on
what do you
your
mean by? Oh damn. But also, what do you mean by worse? Do you not like a tangly ball sack?
Good
No,
question.
you can't put that kind of stuff on your ball sack. It's definitely not good for it, bro. You ever spray cologne on your ball sack? That shit fucking stings.
How do you know?
Because I sprayed cologne on my ball sack.
No. I'm talking about the shit that's literally meant as soap for you to clean yourself with, not fucking cologne.
No, I use soap on my balls. I just don't use scented soaps.
I use lavender baby powder. It's very soft, very
To
nice.
clean?
Hmm?
To clean your balls?
No, to put on after I've cleaned my balls.
We're
Yeah,
talking
no, we're
about
talking about
cleaning.
in the shower.
Sonny, you spray cologne on your balls and it doesn't burn?
Who sprays cologne on their
That's
nuts?
what I'm. Why are you spraying cologne in your nuts?
I was a kid.
Who
I
do-
was a kid, okay? I thought you were supposed to. And I learned very quickly you were not.
There's alcohol in most of those. That sounds horrible.
It wasn't a good time. It was not a good time. Honey said he spritz his sack all the time. It doesn't burn.
They make special ball spray.
11/11.
Yeah,
everyone
but I
make a
doubt
wish.
it's cologne.
It's called Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh God.
Oh, damn.
Oh Lord.
Oh God. Oh Lord. I want a beer now, and we're fresh out.
Mm.
Damn, that sucks. I'm not. Fuck. So refreshing. Crisp. Cold.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
play
Kitty,
my game
what was the two most important things to us growing up? Video games and our balls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and also we all knew this was how this whole podcast was going to end up happening. We were going to come up with a generalized subject, and it was going to veer off at some point.
All
Your balls,
ADHDs.
specifically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know,
Balls and beer. America.
Mm-hmm. And Scuba's friend's mom.
Yeah.
You guys see the trailer for the Masters of the Universe movie?
No.
No.
It looks pretty good. I don't know if you
Is
guys were
it
He-Man fans.
Animated.
No,
Is
it's
it
live
animated?
action. Live action.
Who's playing He-Man?
I don't know who the fuck is playing He-Man. Buzz? Where you at, Buzz? He knows, I'm sure. The motherfucker doesn't have a job.
Damn.
You've apparently seen it. How do you not know?
Because I didn't look at the fucking credits.
I
What
didn't
am supposed to
even
do?
know it existed.
Yeah, it's in Buzz's
He was
school.
dressed up like He-Man.
Well, yeah, he's He-Man, so he dressed up like him. I don't know who the guy who is that's playing Nicholas Galtazine,
Nicolas Cage?
probably.
That would be.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jared Leto
Who
is
plays
Skeletor.
Skeletor?
Well, now I know the movie's gonna suck. Jared Leto's in it.
Oh,
Is he playing Skeletor?
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
of course he is.
Oh, but Morena Baccarin is in it.
I don't know who that is.
She played. Do you watch Firefly? Or have you seen Firefly?
No,
watched
I
it,
do
so-
want to. I kind of like half want to watch it and half don't.
You shut your whore mouth. You want to watch it.
Well, but
Anyway.
here's why. Here's why. Because it has such a cult following of everybody. Like, why the fuck was it canceled? Why did they stop it? Was it after just one season or two seasons?
14 episodes. It had
14
episodes.
episodes.
But there is a big enough cult
You're gonna
following
piss me off.
that they made a movie, which fuck that movie, by the way.
Yeah, and that's what everybody says. The movie sucked.
No, the movie didn't suck. I say fuck that movie for very specific things that happened in the movie that are very.
But it was like just to like close things up, right?
yeah, exactly. Emotional
But they
damage.
closed it up so that
That
you
being
can't
said-
reopen it.
You can because they are in the Firefly animated series that's coming out, which is probably
fair.
the only reason that I will be watching a cartoon in the near future.
I'll leave on the
Anyway,
way. I've never seen Firefly.
Deadpool, all of you, yes?
Yes.
The girlfriend,
Oh, she's bad as hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Miranda Baccarin. She is also in it.
I don't know. I don't really look at other women.
What?
What?
Was there a question? The way you were like, you said what and just stared into nothing.
Well, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
To respond to Buzz, that's why they're doing it animated, is because all the actors have things going on, so it's easier to get them to come in and voice an animated show than it was to get them to shoot a live action.
And I
Drag
think
my
the
suit
show,
through the
I think the
mud.
show got canceled because of the cost it was to make the show, as well as they had a
Probably
shitty
put it
fucking
in
time
the
slot, like 10
show.
o'clock on Friday nights or some shit.
Yeah, and wasn't it on like Syfy or something?
Sci-fi?
Mm. It used to be Sci-Fi, and then they changed the spelling, and now it's Syfy.
Here it
Like
was on Fox.
like
It was on Fox
Ubisoft.
here, but I
Was
never
it?
watched
Okay.
it. Yeah, it was on Fox here,
But
but
yeah,
I don't
no,
know where
it was
Ubi.
very expensive. It was very expensive because of all the stage stuff that they had to do.
But yeah, I've never watched it before. I've seen like maybe like half an episode, but never sat down and watched it. But I've heard great things. Maybe I'll sit down and watch it someday.
It's a phenomenal show, and it's only 14 episodes so far. So
Oof.
far,
You know what show I liked as a kid? Like really liked. I remember Hercules: The Legendary Journeys.
Hell yeah.
with
yeah.
Kevin fucking
Sorbo.
ass.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't know he was a dickbag then, so
True.
it's fine. So
Who is that?
Kevin
I'm gonna be
Sorbo.
honest, Kevin Sorbo. I'll be honest. I always liked the Xena Warrior Princess better than Kevin Sorbo, or
Well,
better than
obvious
Hercules.
reasons. Obvious reasons.
Two very obvious reasons. Four very obvious
Four.
reasons.
Now I want to watch them again.
Speaking of which, did anybody ever watch Cleopatra 25?
Yeah,
That
man.
had like fucking 8.
Really good
sorry.
reasons to watch that show.
Which also had I can't remember her name now. The lady from Firefly was also in Cleopatra 25. One of the ladies from Firefly.
I found out that isn't she the wife of? No. Yeah, isn't she the wife of Lawrence Fishburne? Gina Torres? Let me look that up.
Like IRL?
Yeah.
I don't have any idea. Yeah.
I feel like I saw something.
They're divorced.
Oh, okay.
2018.
Good for him.
You remember when Lawrence Fishburne's daughter made a porno?
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. 2000s were crazy. One of the kids from Family Matters did a porno too.
Wait, what? Who? Wait, who?
The daughter, the youngest daughter, the one that disappeared from the show.
Laura?
No, the youngest one. Bernie.
Oh.
No.
Family Matters.
Urkel.
Yeah. Urkel did a porn?
No. Laura and Eddie had Judy. Her name was Judy. I don't remember what her real name was, but she was on the show for a couple seasons and just disappeared. And then she turned up in a porno. Shut up, Kitty.
I don't know, dude.
Somebody delete that comment.
What comment?
From Kitty. I don't want to get rid of that comment.
Preach from Saved by the Bell did a porno, didn't he?
I had never seen it.
He did.
Well, yeah, I think that was wasn't that like is that a rumor or is that a real thing that he did a porno?
Who?
Screech.
No, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
So
whoever's doing porn is always so
my
fascinating.
contribution.
So, okay, to go back to what Mo was talking about, there are 2 actresses that played Judy. Are we talking about Jamie Foxworth or Valerie Jones?
Jamie Foxworth, that's her name.
Jamie Foxx did a porno?
Yes.
Foxworth, yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy?
He did too.
Jamie Foxx and Jeff Foxworthy did a porno together.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's
Two
gonna be
guys, one cup.
crazy.
2 guys, 1 cup.
That should be the name of our next podcast.
If you fucked a chick in a single wide, you might be a real man.
Get Her Done Part 2.
Get Her Done Part 2.
What was this chick's name?
Jamie
that's I looked
Foxworth.
up on
Jamie Foxworth. It's Jaimee, and then Foxworth.
Yeah, she did. She made a porno. Lawrence Fishburne's. I mentioned that one already. Lawrence Fishburne's daughter did a
You
porno.
did. Yeah, you did.
What do you think, chat? Who else as a celebrity did a porno that you remember? How did it make you feel in the moment?
Sasha Grey
I'm
did a
pretty
porno
sure
once.
just once.
Just one time.
who?
It was like
Sasha
3
Grey.
years long. It was like 3 years long, but yeah, just one.
China did a porno.
Yep, China. Yep.
She did.
There you go.
I know she was in Playboy, but
No, yeah, she did a porno with X-Pac.
Who did she fuck?
X-Pac.
She fucked an
wrestler.
Xbox. You just said it.
That's a
Huh?
name.
Yeah,
Of the
the wrestler
person?
with the X-Pac 1-2-3 kid. That guy. You guys
And he
remember
took the
X-Pac?
whole
He was,
thing?
Name? No.
if I showed you, hold on, X-Pac, hold on.
After all this time, do you not realize you're the only one here that watched like wrestling? Religiously?
X-Pac was fucking popular. though.
I watched wrestling when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah,
I grew up-
but long ago, like Tatanka was my guy.
Yeah, no, I
This
was
guy
never a
here.
wrestling person.
You know Tatanka, Mo?
Yeah, I know Tatanka. Of course I know Tatanka.
Where are
That-
you
that was-
saying this guy
that
here
was
now?
long ago.
Mm.
He's even
Okay.
got the green X like the Xbox. See, those name's Xbox.
What's the green X with the black D?
Xbox.
He was a part of the Generation X stable back in there with it was
Yeah,
him, Triple
what?
H.
Look in the middle of the X.
No.
Look in the middle of the X.
bro. Come on,
You're
You're
bro.
really gonna tell me there's not a
it.
black D in the
Stop
middle of the
it.
X?
Stop it.
That has gay porno written all over it.
Monk looked it up.
Some people did say that it was gay porn because China had a giant fucking clitoris.
I mean,
That's what I was asking. Like, bro took it hard, huh?
To be fair, that's like the WWE in general.
Buzz says that Bernie Mac's daughter also did a porn, and that's crazy. If she looks anything like Bernie Mac, I am not interested.
Lawrence
Yo.
Fishburne's daughter?
No, Bernie Mac.
I know, but Lawrence, if I remember correctly, she looked a lot like her dad.
Oh,
Oh, the daughter from the
Pass.
show. I didn't know that.
pass.
What? Lawrence Fishburne's daughter? What show?
From the Bernie Mac show.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm not
his
looking it
daughter
up.
on the show.
Yeah,
It's
Buzz
not
is
his
giving-
IRL daughter.
Buzz is giving half facts and then filling it in later.
That sounds
That
like
sounds about Buzz.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck you, Buzz. No, you're just dumb. Shut the fuck up, Buzz.
Yeah.
It is definitively your fault, Buzz.
Now to take a slow transition back into gaming, what's your favorite porn game?
Leisure Shoot
There's so
Larry.
Being a dick.
Hmm?
Being a dick.
Fair enough.
Leisure Shoot
Oh, yeah.
Larry, Magna Cum Laude.
Or for storyline, Summer's Saga,
Summer's gone.
something. Summer's Gone.
What about you, Scoop? What's your favorite porn game?
Call of Duty. Skeletor's ass. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, nobody gets fucked harder than Scoob in that game.
There are actual games. I just got learned that there is a lot of porn
There
games
is.
out there. that I
What
had
do you mean
no
you
idea
just
about.
got learned? You're the one that fucking introduced me to it, you punk ass
No.
bitch.
I didn't realize. I thought there was like a handful of them. I thought there was a handful of them, and
No,
it
Bro,
wasn't
dude.
me. It wasn't.
You
Was it
mean
me?
handful? You
no,
posted
Buzz
in the
was-
cord this list of like
this-
two
I'm pretty
dozen
sure it was
free
Buzz. I'm
fucking-
pretty sure it was
Get out of
Buzz.
here.
I'm
this
It
pretty
was-
sure it was Buzz.
Yeah.
Well,
it
no, Buzz was Buzz was talking about some like,
No, Buzz
chicks with dicks porn.
Buzz posted
What's it
the
called?
original link to the GOG free games, and then in his cord, and then Mo took that and posted it to, I think, FTK or something.
Yeah, Mo
It
turned
started
me
with
on.
Buzz, but Mo posted the link.
Mo
that you
told
clicked.
me that. Yeah, Mo showed me that was a world.
All right, so next we're gonna be
Um,
guest starring Buzz Killington as he shows us how to access these games and such.
No, but what was that?
You're welcome,
Buzz came in the cord one day talking about these fucking chicks with dicks games. There's a name. There's a word.
Fuda?
Something. What is it? Fuda?
Futanari.
Futanari?
Yeah.
That's like chicks with dicks, right?
Also,
It's just why Monk is always hidden on Steam.
no, I don't buy
But-
those games on Steam.
I'm not into Futanari.
Yeah, I didn't even know that shit existed until Buzz started talking about how much he loves cock on chicks.
It's with everything. Futanari have everything.
Oh, I thought it was chicks with dicks.
It's everything.
Were there games like this on the consoles growing up? Because I feel like there had to have been.
Custer's Revenge.
Who?
Custer's Revenge, which is a very problematic game. But
Grand Theft Auto was like the closest for me growing up. Like I didn't, but I know there's got to be.
Custer's Revenge is a game for, I want to say, like Atari, and it was. I've never played it. I've just heard of it. I believe you go around having sex with Indians.
Damn.
Natives.
Native
No,
Americans.
no. Oh,
Very good, very nice.
very good, very nice.
There was I know this because there was a game reseller that I
Oh my
went to
God.
at one point in time, and they had a copy of it, but they had like a piece of paper rubber banded around so you couldn't see the actual label, and it just said Custer's Revenge. And so I asked them about it, and they told me. And it's like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude,
an adult video game
I'm looking at
cartridge.
some screenshots of this. It's fucking hilarious.
I know there was a Super Nintendo game.
What
it
am I
was
right?
like
Was it Atari King? Since you looked it up,
NES.
NES.
I
I know
yeah,
it was
let's
super
see.
old.
And then on the cover it says use your joystick, giggity.
I'm pretty sure there was a Super Nintendo game. It was a casino game, and like when you win, the chicks take their tops off or some shit, or like it shows like a.
Scuba, please.
Yeah, it looks like it was Atari as well.
So there's an
This
ass
game-
on the screen right now, bro.
Hey, it's not nice. I'm doing my best.
This shit's hilarious, dude.
Now I'm playing on stream tomorrow.
Unless you want to lose that account.
No, I don't know. I think he'd be fine. Like, look at these screenshots. It's just like this dude walking around with a boner, but it's just like this shit's funny looking.
Do it.
It's
Do it.
hilarious.
There's a remake.
Holy shit. He's like legitimately just taking it.
God damn.
See,
Right?
Here at Four Dudes and a Clue, we talk about things that are outside of the box.
Yeah, we're not saying anything that.
Did we just gain half a clue?
No.
No.
Nah,
Sex
we
with
lost
Hitler
one
is a
earlier.
classic.
Because Scoop said 4 dudes and a clue. So that indicates that we have a full clue now.
Nah, he's high.
Sounds about
What
Scoop.
is
We don't got a clue.
that game? I'm assuming a
He's so
game
Scoop.
that Buzz just mentioned. I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
What is
Sex
it?
with Hitler.
What is it?
Sex with Hitler.
It is currently
Yes.
on sale for 90 cents.
That's a good deal.
They should just drop it to 69 cents.
Wow.
Do you just literally have sex with Hitler?
That sounds about Buzz.
Of course, Buzz would know about this.
No one's surprised.
What the fuck?
There's a
There's a
whole
whole
collection.
collection. Oh my god.
So there's more than one?
There's a whole collection.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yes. All right. I think we've crossed our threshold.
I'd like to cross your threshold.
I
Mm.
bet you. Scoop's tasting the rainbow right now. Scoop, are you scooped right now?
He
Yep.
did say the edibles kicked in.
I didn't hear him say that. Scoop's hearing sounds or seeing sounds.
I can hear
Scoop
those
is an
colors.
outer. He's an outer phase.
No, he's not. He's Scoop. Did you lose your fucking roof?
Did you see that giant snowflake that just went in front of my face?
There's been a bunch of them.
There's a whole bukkake.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on.
So much.
Come
drive-through
on.
right now.
Do it again. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That'll do just fine.
It's so wet.
Oh, wet.
Now cross your
Cross
eyes.
your eyes.
Who said that?
Kitty.
Yeah, of course. Fucking sinner.
I can unwrap a Starburst with my tongue,
Ooh.
and then I can fold it into origami.
Cyber City Sex Saga Cyberpunk parody. His wish list just grew by like 6 games. Buzz. All right. You guys got any final thoughts before we bring this home? Bring it.
I don't have any thoughts at all, to be honest with you.
That's fair.
Yeah, ain't about that life.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys should
I think
definitely go play Castlevania Symphony of the Night if you haven't. It's classic. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I'd appreciate it if we had something to talk about.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, that's fair.
We also, when we talk about stuff, we should just, instead of try to keep referencing things till we get it, just show a picture. Like I was doing. I felt that representation of what I'm speaking really helped and flowed things together in a very well wrapped box.
I'm not going to
It'd be so
do
much
that.
easier if we had a competent Jamie.
Real.
I agree.
Imagine.
And also, who the fuck is Max?
Who the fuck is Max? That's gonna be the title of next week's stream. Is who the fuck is Max?
Fuck is Max?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in this week, guys, to 4Do Tafaklu. We appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. We'll be back hopefully next week. We'll be back next week. I'm calling it into fruition. I'm bringing it.
Play me out, Johnny.
Play me out, Johnny. I'm speaking it into existence. We'll be back next week, and I love you all. Gig loves you all. Scoop loves you all. Monkey likes you all very strongly.
Damn.
I love some of them.
Bye.
Yo. Are we live? Is your camera plugged in? Bro, your mic isn't working. Let's go, you raggedy bitches. Okay, guys, enough. Fuck it. Do it live. 4 dudes have a clue. Hot takes coming straight at you. Speak it loud like it's all true. If you doubt, they'll just shout over you. Loud, opinions are strong, confidence all stream long. Facts are short, but they are never wrong because the crew is too headstrong. So join along as they share their views. See, now it's time for something new. What's on tap with